Hello and welcome back, I'm the Panda, and this is Europa Universalis 3 Divine Wind. Now, in case you don't know what this is a grand strategy game set in like the 1300s, I think. And you can play as any country, well, probably not any country that existed during the time, but, you know, quite a lot of countries, you know. But today, I have decided to play as Rajputana. Sorry if I've said that wrong and you live there, but you know, I'm terrible with just generally trying to speak in general. So now yeah, okay, options. But yeah, you can pretty much play as anyone you want, really. Yeah. So let's jump in now and start playing. Protect our brethren in Malwa. In Malwa, where the hell was that? Malwa is there, owned by Delhi, who are our neighbours. So yeah, basically my goal, at least for the beginning part of the playthrough, is to unite India. So, and I'm going to do that mostly through conquest, if you can believe that. I generally, when I play this, I am very, aggressive. Now, basically, these guys are our troops here, the troops that we started off with. Now that little 5 there, that represents 5 regiments, and 1 regiment is consistent. It has 1,000 men, even. And you can recruit more regiments in regions. You can build stuff. Each region has like a tax base and trades stuff, and has a population and growth and supply limit. And supply limit is very important when you are like attacking, especially when you're attacking. So yeah. Now, I think our first war should probably be against someone weaker than us, obviously. So it's either Sindh or Gujarat. So I'm thinking Sindh, because they seem to own less provinces than Gujarat. And basically, the more provinces you own, the better tax income you have, and better just general stuff that you have. Although, actually no, Sindh actually has a centre of trade, so I will definitely go to war Sindh, because I was second thinking myself then, because this region here has a tax base of 7.45 total. Oh, well, no, an income of 7.45 total, a tax of 4, and a production of 3. And this one has a total of 9.41, tax 6.75, and production 6.66, 2.66 even. Whereas Sindh only has their best one is 9.97, although that's got 6.83. Okay, so I'm jumping straight into war here. I kind of need to sort out my country a little bit before I unpause it. Now, these sliders have a lot of benefits to depending on which side you have. For example, quality and quantity, that decides basically if you have quality, that means your armies have better morale and discipline. and stuff. But quantity, you have more manpower, which is up here. And manpower is basically how many regiments you can recruit right now and support. So basically, when you send these guys into battle, then basically you basically need manpower to be able to replenish that. Now this number does go down if you recruit more units and like just generally like make war and stuff. Well, if your units get damaged, it does. Your stability, basically, if the lower your stability, it goes to -3. The lower, and it goes up to +3. But the lower your stability, the more chance of revolts. And then you have your money, or ducats, whatever, however you pronounce it. I'm just going to call it gold, okay, because that's basically what it is. Basically, you have four numbers there. Your total number of gold, how much you're losing per month, how much you're gaining at the end of each year, and your total income for the year. So at the moment, I'm losing 0.51 per month, but I'm gaining 34.5 a year for a net gain of 28.36. And at the moment, I have 56.2 ducats. Okay, which is good because I'm getting an income overall. Prestige, that affects diplomacy. Infamy, that also affects diplomacy, but also if you go over your infamy limit, which is, you can see I have 0 infamy out of 71, which is my infamy limit. Now if we go above 71, then basically every other country has a reason to go to war with me. They can just declare war on me without any infamy. And basically, the way you get infamy is by taking regions. And then we have legitimacy change. I have no idea what that does, but I don't think it's really entirely that important. Now here we have merchants, colonists, diplomats, missionaries, spies, and magistrates. Now I have no idea, really, any idea what magistrates or magistrate. I have no idea what magistrates do, but I don't really use missionaries or magistrates really. Now merchants, you send them to centres of trade, which we have one here, and then the more people you have in that centre of trade, there's different levels here. You can see level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Basically, you can have the higher level you are, the more income of value of your trade. Basically, you'll get more income from it. Then you have colonists. They really speak for themselves. You send them over to like islands that aren't colonized, and they try and colonize there. Basically, every time you send a colonist, there's an island that hasn't been colonized. Unfortunately, we can't send any because we haven't got any, and also I think they're out of the range that we have. You need a port to be able to get there. Diplomats, basically, you use them to conduct diplomacy, which you can do by clicking in any region of another country or whatever, and then you can do quite a lot of stuff here, as you can see. I'll go through that at another point. Missionaries, basically you send them to your own regions to convert them to your own religion, which might actually help if I'm taking over like people of other religion. Spies, you send them to other people's regions, even though I can't seem to be able to, because apparently, normally they're the ability to spy on people is in this box, so I can't do that for some reason. And magistrates, no idea what they do. So yeah. Now I was telling you about all this. Well, now I don't think that any of this allows for more colonists, although I don't really need them right now. So I'm going to go towards free trade. I need to adapt. Don't know what that did. Still got plus on it. Stability. I can. Apparently there's superior unit types. Okay. Yeah, I'll fight again. Okay. Start me off with it. There's not as good troops, okay? Now these are your advisors. And basically they offer a benefit, as you can see here. You have production efficiency, morale of armies, stability investment, reinforcement speed. I've never seen that one, but that looks awesome. So I'm going to take that work guy, 6 ducats right now on 0.2 monthly. Okay. I'm not going to take anyone else because that's just going to ruin my economy. Well, it won't ruin my economy, it's just I'll lose quite a lot of money. Now I shall recruit a few more troops. I'll recruit 3,000, or no, 4,000 infantry and 2,000 cavalry. And I still have 23 ducats, which should last me to the end of the year, easy, because it's October now. And then once basically every January the 1st you'll get your income and everything it'll auto save and stuff like that. So let's pause. Actually, let's pause again. Let's declare a war on Sind, religious liberation. Basically, excuse me, a casus belli is a reason for war, and basically I have a religious liberation casus belli on Sind, and I think I do with everyone else. Well, at least around me anyway. I have a conquest casus belli against Delhi as well. I've no casus belli against them. But yeah, you know, I think it's just around me. So let's declare on Sind for religious liberation. I'll probably easily be able to destroy their army, because my army's like it's much bigger than theirs. Let's raise war taxes. That gives me an huge additional income. Let's increase time, and Sind refuses our merchants access to their centres of trade. Okay, we'll probably own that centre of trade soon anyway, so let's move into attack their army. Now this green bar represents morale, and basically if that green bar goes down to nothing, then your army will retreat, and it seems my army is winning. There we go, I have won, as you can see by this green text here. Although you might not be able to if you're viewing this in like a really low resolution, which I have no idea why you would be, not in this day and age, unless you have a really poor internet. In which case, how do you survive? Because the internet is awesome. In fact, if you have a really poor connection to the internet, why are you on YouTube? You know, I won another battle. That was probably them recruiting troops.